Mic check, mic check, mic check. We are back officially, man. Welcome back to Social Complex. Got my boy Marcus, well, Mr. Marcus, aka the porn star.
Nah, it's AKA Big Draco.
So you really call this man Mr. Marcus?
It's Big Draco.
And we got Jordan here today. What's going on behind the scenes?
Hey, y'all.
What's up with y'all today, man? Everything's good?
Feeling good, yeah.
Feels good to be back, man. After a whole week, man. I feel like we were gone for more than a week, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like damn near like
It's kind of like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn, it was kind of like gone for like a minute. But I'm happy everybody's back, man. Hey, Jordan, speak real quick. We'll see you.
Yeah, you can. Oh, there you go.
Okay, there you go. So your mic is on and working. Cool. But no, man. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to Social Complex. We have a huge guest later on today for the show. I'm kind of super excited about that, so we can get messy and get kind of what I'm saying, gossiping, but about everything. So should be kind of good, yeah.
I want to know the real story.
Yeah.
I want the footage from the episode we missed.
Yeah.
I went and looked for that footage and I couldn't find it, and I was like, hey, he didn't put it.
Exactly. Oh man, shout out to myself. I almost cheated on y'all. I'm America. Shout out to myself. I almost cheated on y'all, man. I almost had a drink on Friday. This past Friday, went to a party, and I'm not gonna lie, I poured the drink, but I was smelling like the drink, so I was never drinking it, just smelling it.
That sounds like an addict.
Hey, probably so. Like when I said it was
Sure.
Not like that. Not like that. Nah. It was me. Like I was. You know how. No.
Yeah, like the cognac when the cognac.
Yeah, cognac. You kind of smell it around. Yeah. So every couple of minutes I would.
Yeah,
It smelled good.
That's what addicts do.
No.
I feel like
hey,
just let me taste a little bit.
I was close to tasting it, man. Like it was Crown and Sprite. So it was
always a good go-to.
Exactly. It was kind of refreshing, but I'm not gonna lie. I was sweating and tempting to.
You were sweating?
Yeah. It was bad. It was bad, but thank God I didn't do it. I wanted to keep my word, and I was actually going to bring $5 for both of y'all if I did do it. But
we just need to have like a little jar.
You said what?
You just need to have like a little jar.
A jar?
Yeah.
That's cool. I've been doing that thing. It's not like for that, but you know how each week you put money into your. Well, I know for me, I have like a shoebox. So yeah. I think like week one, you put like $1.
We're doing that too.
You are?
We have right now. We're at because we're both doing it. So this is.
That should be like $9 then, right? Or like $12.
We're at 12.
Yeah, 12. Okay,
yeah, we got 12. Yeah.
So each week you put in $1.
Yeah.
The second week you put in $2, 3. But so I think by end of it's 52 weeks.
Yeah.
You have about like 1,300, but for y'all have about like 27.
Yeah.
26.
No, because you gotta also add like the change and stuff like that.
Oh.
Because yeah.
That sounds exciting.
It's kind of cool. It's something to do. I mean, because I haven't been going out.
Mm-hmm.
Since
so
I
you're
been
saving
drinking.
Money.
Huh?
Saving money.
You damn right I'm saving money. I'm about to have a kid.
Yeah, that's a good reason to save money.
So yeah, man. Oh man, speaking of which, hey, from now on, you never need my approval to see what type of picture she might take, because she sent me the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, is she gonna be like for like the baby pictures?
Oh, you're talking about like maternity shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think she wants your input.
Oh.
Like, I'll send her stuff that I think is cute, and then she'll send me stuff. Like, she sent me some stuff that she likes. But I mean, you're gonna be in the picture, so
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be naked on the picture.
You don't have to be naked on the picture.
What's that Kanye West like Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
And then the bike. No, we're not doing that, baby.
First of all, Kanye wasn't naked, was he? She was. He wasn't.
He wasn't?
She's always naked. But no, he wasn't naked. He had clothes on. She was naked. But the pictures, it's not like that. You'll be in the picture. It'll be fine.
But I mean, I'm not trying to be naked.
I don't want to see you naked, so I think you're good.
I had to take some of my son's mother.
For real?
Yeah. And it was funny.
It's pictures.
I was going through a box there just the other night. It's so funny you said this. And I found them. Right? And so I was like, oh, I'm throwing these away. My girl was like, oh, let me see. Right, so she didn't care. I was like, I'm about to throw them away. She was like, no, keep them.
Why would you throw them away? They're for him.
Like, keep them for your son. I was like, all right, because it was just some old maternity pictures.
Yeah, but those are for him. Pictures like that are for people.
No, we had on like matching colors.
Oh no! She wants to dress up. No, like Jay's theme is like dressing up.
Like
it's almost like in R.I.P. It's almost like Aaliyah, Queen of like the Damned. She dressed in.
Oh no! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little extravagant.
Extravagant, yeah. I'm not. I'm not. We're not no kings of like Egypt or queens of Egypt.
She sent me some pictures. She sent me some pictures with you and some cloth.
What's the African clothing called?
The kente.
Which one?
Like the top that. Does she want you something like that? Nah, like the long sleeve with the.
No. It's bare near naked.
What is like
it's
Kofi?
Not bare near naked. She's wrapped.
I'm gonna be in some Kanye West clothes. Yo.
No, you're not.
It's Kanye
cute.
West rags.
It's gonna be real cute. I ain't worried about it. It's gonna be cute.
I'm coming up there. I'm gonna make sure I shave. Cause hey, I've been working out now.
We're gonna wait till you are at your peak and your maximum, and then we'll go to the studio, add some lighting. It'll be great. It's gonna be awesome.
Have your nipples out.
His nipple might be out, but I mean it's okay.
I don't think I'm doing
it. What Shay wants, Shay gets. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've been working out, man. Like the baby can't see two parents with two big bellies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want the baby confused. You know what I'm saying? Don't want the baby confused. Okay. So I've been working out, man, twice a day. On my off days, been waking up 5 o'clock in the morning, going to the gym. After work, going to the gym. I've been consistent, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people on that Stairmaster. Shit's hard.
That shit is hard.
Shit's hard. Like
that shit'll have you
I'm gasping for air, yo. Mm-hmm. Like gasping.
No, you're doing is walking upstairs.
I'm walking upstairs, yo. I'm like, yo, this shit's for the fucking birds. And then it's so sad. So I have a picture of myself from like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Every morning I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck happened, B?
Drinking them beers, eating at Razoo's. Mm-hmm. Hanging out at Prospect, Davenport's, Alley Cat, all that stuff.
But it's so good.
Yeah, but you don't even look like the same person.
I don't.
You ever tried meal prepping?
Yeah. Well, no. I was doing all that back in the day. But, when you start making a little bit more money, you can go out a little bit more. You say, fuck all that, yeah?
Yeah, it's true. When you make more, you spend more. It's human nature.
Yeah, so... I'm not doing that no more though. So, I haven't been going out a lot. I've just been going to the gym. But besides that, man, how was y'all weekends?
Mine, it was good. We watched the Broner Pacquiao fight last night.
Correct.
My homegirl, we went to my girl, one of her homegirls.
That's your homegirl now, bro.
Huh?
That's your homegirl now. Her friends are your friends.
Her boyfriend had a birthday dinner at Guadalajara, and so we went there, ate, then went to this bar off Westheimer to watch the fight.
I always think going somewhere to support watching a fight is stupid when you can just watch the fight at your home, invite people over. Plus, like, you're saving money.
Well, we were already out, and so you go to a place that's showing the fight for free. So and we went. It
was free.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart. Because some people they'll charge you like an entry fee or something like that.
No. So we had a good time though. But that's about it. Just been chilling.
Okay.
Nothing too extravagant.
What about you, Jay?
I worked a wedding.
You did?
Yesterday.
You got paid?
I will at the end of this week. I have another one to work tomorrow.
I feel like I need to be like
somebody's getting married on a Monday?
Yeah. People get married really at
it's MLK.
Weird times. But yeah, it is MLK Day. People don't have to work tomorrow.
Everybody's off tomorrow. Pretty much.
No, you do it on a weekend or something.
I mean,
it's a day to do like a holiday so you drink more, bro. Just find like an excuse to drink more. Even though his birthday is not really on that Monday.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just a way to find a reason to like drink. I feel like I need to be like your what's the people like, hey, so and so like owes me money. Like, where's my money for me? Like a bookkeeper or something like that.
A bookie?
Yeah, bookie. Yeah.
Why?
A hitman? No, not a hitman.
Oh no!
Not a hitman.
There will be no hitman.
No, I guess a bookie. Yeah.
No, I say I don't get paid for that because I'm working with the same photographer on Monday, so it's better for him to pay me at the end of the week when I'm done with all of my work than him just sending me a whole bunch of random
Like, hey, this is for so and so.
Yeah,
like, what?
I'll invoice everything we did the last week or so.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
What you do this weekend?
That was it. No, that was my weekend. Like the party on Friday.
Okay.
It seemed like everybody's fucking birthday is this fucking weekend. So shout outs to Ariana. Her birthday was on Friday. Shout outs to my play sister, my homegirl, play mother, Anitra. Her son's birthday was yesterday. And shout outs to the lovely queen. You know, I say this at the end of the show. Shout outs to my mom. Her birthday is actually today.
Oh.
Yeah. So shout outs to, mommy Peabody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do say mommy, you know what I'm saying? Mommy
I say
Peabody.
mommy too.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, why do you say mommy? And I was like, that's what I've been calling her.
Yeah,
I'm gonna change it now.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Like on the phone, I'll say mom or something like that. But when I see her in person, it's like mommy.
When she gets on my nerves, I say mom. Like, mom, chill out. But any other time, I'm just like, mommy, come here, please. Mommy, what you doing?
But no, shout outs to her, man. Today's her birthday, so she's been doing a 3-day event, and then today, later on tonight, I'm gonna take her out.
Where
somewhere.
You guys gonna go?
I want to take her to Steak 48.
Oh, fancy.
Steak 48.
Gotta take that picture in front of the sign.
We do?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. That's the only thing I know about Steak 48 is that people take a picture right in front of the door.
Don't do that.
Why?
That's so cliche.
I mean, that's the only thing I know about the place.
Black people got steak. It's just like
Steak 48 is a picture with it's like a coral color and then it's like
black
black
people
lettering.
Stop acting like nice shit is foreign. Like I get it. It is a nice restaurant. Look, if you can afford it, by all means, more power to you. But you ain't got to take a picture to show everybody that you went there.
If you didn't take it for the gram, then it didn't happen.
Just true as well, though. True as well. Everybody wants proof. My nigga, you didn't go.
Where your receipts?
Did go.
Where are your receipts?
No.
Yeah, hey, for real. I didn't go. Like, hey, bro. Bro, you smash? Nah, bro, you ain't smash.
Why we always doubt each other? Why people don't do that to each other?
Because people are liars.
Black people
because, bro, I need proof. I need proof, B.
I don't need proof that someone took you to dinner. That I don't know. Like, I've gone to a nice dinner and I've posted nothing about it.
Oh, yeah?
I'll tweet about it.
I guess.
Like, I tweeted about a steak that I had last week. That was amazing. But I didn't say where I got it from. I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good steak. Tomahawk steak. It had a big old bone. I felt like, it was really good.
Tomahawk steak, man. That's what's up, man. But on that note, we will be going to break shortly.
Tune in to Mogul Squared Media on the UML Podcast Network, where you can catch your favorite podcast on all major streaming platforms: iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and many more. You can find a full listing of all our podcasts on our website, Urban Mogul Life, where we create the content and you create the lifestyle.
Welcome back to Social Complex. This is your boy Marcus, aka Big Draco. I'm here with Peabody and Jordan in the building, of course.
What's up?
We're going down. And it is time for a little segment that we are going to introduce called Black Culture.
Why you say it like that?
I don't know. Sounded professional.
There you go. That's what you're supposed to do.
This is a segment that we're going to do every week where we're either going to shame or big up something in black culture.
Okay, cool.
But today I'm shaming y'all black asses. So,
what we got today?
Black people, y'all know what time of year it is?
Sorry.
Yep. We all know what time of year it is. It's tax season. All the baby mamas, all the baby daddies, everybody out there, I'm including everybody. This is what I want y'all to do this year for tax season. Don't get your tax refund, black people, and go and run to the store and buy the biggest thing you see on the shelf. I'm tired of every year when I go to Walmart, y'all coming out the store with carts full of TVs and shit that y'all know y'all really can't afford.
TVs don't sell now, though, right?
It don't matter. Black people, save your money. Don't wait till tax season to want to buy big shit. Save your money so that you can buy big shit all year round.
I'm actually happy about tax season. Not for this year, yeah, but next year I can actually, get that check where I see everybody get that check on.
Which is deductible for a child?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up.
No, I'm tired, bro.
Stop. Black people stop using other people's kids to get more money back.
Why?
Stop.
I have a friend with 5 kids. She don't need all them kids.
For real?
We gotta do better than that.
But no, now they like changed it to where you can only get 2, right? You can only.
Of course, this administration.
It's like 2 now. You can only,
just 2.
Yeah.
They cut it back
because people started taking advantage of the system. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, people get greedy, fuck it up for everybody else. We gotta do better, my black people. So all I'm saying is that this tax season, let's be smart with our money, reinvest in yourself, reinvest in other black businesses, so that we ain't gotta wait till tax season to buy big shit. And stop using other people's kids on your tax return.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, without the kid, like my tax was good, but with the kid now, I can finally. Well, I'm not gonna post it, but I'm tired of people always.
Wait, your
posting.
kid's not born yet though. So
I know, no, but I'm talking about for like next year.
Oh, okay. I was like, man,
for next year.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm about for next year. But now, because every time when I see people post, they're always posting, man, I get back X amount of dollars. I'm like, bro, but you don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
like you don't
that's
work.
What I'm saying.
So, now I can officially, I got money now. But,
people out here forging checks and forging W-2. Stop that shit.
It's disgusting.
We got to be better with our money in 2019.
That's what's up.
So, that's my black culture segment of the day.
Okay. I'm going to give some money back to the people.
We have, as Peabody said earlier, a very special guest in the building. Came down here from the D-Town, from Dallas, Texas. Our brother, our podcast brother, EJ from the Problematic Safe Place. Sorry about that. How you doing, my man?
Hey, what's good? Yes, Ejike Jamal from the Problematic Safe Place.
There you go.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Hey, chilling, man. Happy to be here, man.
Hey, we happy to have you, man.
Brother.
Yeah.
You want to get started?
Yes. So, as you know, we have a guest coming in the building. We always put them through a little icebreaker.
What's up?
Ingratiate them into the show. All right, so you ready for this first one, man?
Hey, let's do it, man.
All right. So here's the first one. If your computer was hacked and your porn search history was posted online, what would we see?
Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck, right off the top, man, you'll definitely see some mother daughter shit. The mother daughter porn. I went through a hijab porn phase.
What the fuck?
Yo, I went through
different.
See, man.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
You can't just pass that up. You said mother-daughter?
Yes, mother and daughter porn. Of course, they're not real.
That's
but
real?
It's not.
Well, not real.
It's
but
where
that's
you
like
get
category?
like one of those
an older
like,
and a younger
Cherokee, like the ass. She's like the mother, and then like a new up and coming porn star daughter.
Like what's her name? The one Trippie Redd fucked.
Trippie Redd.
Trump. Tiana Trump.
Okay.
Like that, like Cherokee and Tiana Trump.
Yeah.
That would be the mother daughter.
Okay. Yeah.
But
so mother daughter. Okay.
I'm into like I like my porn to have like taboo situations to them. You know. Like there's this portion that I found called Border Bangers, right?
Called what?
Border Bangers.
Border Bangers.
Border Bangers. So where you pretty much have these chicks coming from Mexico, but they gotta fuck to get across the border. I like a good story, yo. I like the taboo.
Left. Hold on.
So you like storylines?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You a little behind on the rent. You can't make it. What you know? I
like that. Okay, storylines.
Yeah, I like a little taboo shit in my porn.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I wasn't expecting that one.
I was not expecting that. Oh, okay.
Hey, man, things get problematic, yo.
Wow.
What's up, Portland?
And that's just off the top. But yeah, that's just off the top.
Damn, I like classic porn, y'all. I still watch like classic old, early like 2000 porns, yo.
Like with Pinky. Cherokee?
Yeah, Pinky, Cherokee.
Yeah, Pinky doesn't look like that anymore.
Because too many girls nowadays they got fake asses, y'all. Like all the girls now, they have fake asses and fake tits. But back in the day,
Pinky is a legend, definitely.
Yeah,
yes.
Pinky, Cherokee to Ash, she's a legend.
Lacey Duvall.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
It's
But I would say the same way the '90s had like the black sitcoms, like that was like the Renaissance almost. I think it's coming back to that.
Yeah,
but also like the Renaissance in entertainment for like black entertainment. I think the early 2000s, that era with Pinky and Cherokee, that was the best in black porn.
It was.
Hands down.
Jada Fire.
Jada Fire.
I never really liked Jada Fire, yeah. I never liked her. Yeah.
She wasn't exactly the prettiest, but
her like areolas were like super dark. Yeah, her areolas was like super.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Milk does.
Where are we going? All right. I'm simple with mine. Ebony big booty.
Yeah.
Ebony big booty.
So no sub tags, just straight. You just go straight to the category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ebony big booty. Just yeah.
I can respect that. Okay.
You know, I do like the I like watching like the Cuban, the Puerto Rican. I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, but
let me ask y'all this: how do y'all watch y'all porn, y'all?
On my laptop.
Yeah, I'm old school. Yeah, I do. I can only do the computer. I can't do the phone shit.
On the side of the bed, sitting on my eating tray.
Wait, what?
The eating tray.
Okay, that's cool.
Like a TV tray.
Yeah.
Like okay.
So yeah, you gotta set the laptop on something.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I normally, if I'm taking like a shower, I'll put it on like the big screen Xbox, so when I come out, it's just come on. You know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, of course, nobody's in the house, but
Yeah.
it's on the TV, or I'm like cooking.
So you just hang out at home and have porn playing?
It's porn playing, yeah.
See, I tried that before. I can't. And maybe it's because like growing up, like as a teen, you watching porn, like you never. Of course, you didn't have that shit on the TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't watch porn on that big of a platform. It got to be on a
little screen.
Yeah,
Nah.
not like a phone, but just a laptop.
But think about it. I'm watching porn from like that era, so of course when you were at home you had to sneak and make sure nobody watching. So now by yourself, it's on the big screen. You're not jerking off to it, but you watching it visually because now you can actually appreciate it and not have to hide. So I might be cooking. The porn's on.
But the problem with that though, because you say you like the classics, right?
Yeah.
But I know those classics ain't gonna transfer to like what you watching on 4K TV or flat. 1080p. Like the classics ain't gonna transfer over.
I mean, they got a couple of them where it's like 720p or 1080p. But for the most, they want like 480.
Yeah.
So you just now one thing that I do not miss about it, the music selection was horrible, yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll have like the porn running, but then I'll have hip hop I'll have like a Biggie playing in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta set the mood.
Yeah, set the mood, yeah. So cool.
How do you feel about white on black porn when it's a black woman?
No,
fuck by the white.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with it either.
You can't watch that.
I'm good.
I'm cool on that.
I'm good, yeah.
Not nothing like racial, or deep. Just not my cup of tea.
I don't like it. I don't like seeing it. I just don't. I don't know, man.
I watched the other way around.
Really?
Of course.
I watched the white girl with the black.
No.
See, I can't watch that.
No, I'm good.
See, yeah, I always found that's interesting.
The white girl has to have a big booty. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
Yes.
I'll watch the white girl with the black ass. She's got a big booty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, black men took one giant leap for us, y'all. I was at 24 Hour Fitness, and for some reason, of course, we're not like, judgmental, but because now everybody wants to be politically correct.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this Asian woman, thick, big ass booty, you know what I'm saying? Spandex or whatnot. She's walking. I'm doing my leg workouts, and then as I'm looking at her, I turn to my right, and I see these 3 Asian men looking at her. So I'm like, okay, so Asian men do look at women as well, and gym wise.
Mm-hmm.
As she keeps walking, she's walking to a black man. Their face completely changed, bro. It turned red. They were upset, yo.
You understand? I think Asian men get a bad rap though.
What you mean?
Like Asian men get a bad rap because everything, as far as like, I don't want to say the totem pole of the men to date, but they're kind of like at the bottom of what women ideally.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I read that most Asian women don't fuck with Asian men like that.
Seriously?
I think they rate I think their number one is white guys.
Mm-hmm.
But then describe the Asian that you described. Of course, niggas are I'm sure she got put on the niggas early.
Yeah, yo, like even I was shocked, yo. I was like, damn, like. This is a black brother, you know what I'm saying? He got an Asian woman. I'm like, okay, cool. And she's not like your typical Asian where back in like the early 90s, I think we can all agree, they used to be damn near white, no like tan, just a straight, pencil. Now they're working out now. So now they want to be that, shapely, figure. So
Allegedly. What was it called? Blackfish?
Allegedly working out,
Allegedly.
yeah.
It's 2019.
Allegedly. You're right.
I want to give him the second icebreaker. If you got one for us.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, mine won't be of like that. You were at the APOC connection, right?
Yes, sir.
Of course you were. So shout outs to them. So my question to you for like the icebreaker, who had the better live performance to you?
The best live performance?
Yes.
What? Shit, I'm trying to remember all of them now.
That was best live. It was October.
It was CMU Radio. It was us.
Because the ones, and I'm not just saying this just because I'm on the show, but I would say y'all were the ones I remember were y'all, which I was entertained by, definitely entertained by, and then the one with all the gay dudes.
Yeah,
I don't remember
the panel.
The panel.
Yeah,
the panel. Shout out to the panel.
That
shit
very
was wild.
informative.
That shit was wild. That's what let me know that I was in Atlanta.
Definitely.
No disrespect, but I've never heard in person. I've never heard gay men just unapologetically just.
I'll take your.
Just give it up. Just I've never been in that environment before.
You're right. But, they most definitely informed us on a lot of things that we all needed to, open our eyes to. I was kind of taken back, y'all. Go ahead.
All right. So this last one here. Have you ever sat down to pee? He had to think.
I'm sure I have. But it's not common.
See?
It's not common.
Okay, why? Were you injured at some?
I'm trying to think what reason. I'm trying to think did I really ever not? So just to pee?
Yeah. Just to pee.
That don't make no sense. I don't think I'll go say no because I just think
okay.
That don't make sense. I don't think I ever have.
If I'm taking a shit,
well,
I'm peeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But to squat down to the pee and then get back up, I'm good.
Just to consciously do it.
It's kind of weird.
We asked you that because Jordan, maybe like a week or 2 weeks ago by now, tweeted out. I think she posed that question on Twitter, and there was a big discussion that ensued. And I know I said it. And I think what's the guy Paco from Milwaukee? He said it too. I was like, if I tore my ACL or something, I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, like a sport, like hurt. Justified.
So Jordan was saying that she knew a guy that did it.
Yeah, he would sit down to pee.
Okay, so was he raised by any men?
His father.
His father was there. His father was in the picture.
His dad was in the picture. Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
I don't know if it was
did they live in the same house?
Did he explain why he did it?
I didn't ask him why he was sitting down to pee. We were dating. We were living together. Yeah.
That's just not normal. It's just like.
Well, yeah, we're living. So he was that comfortable.
Hold on. You know my
I have only lived with one man. Okay.
Huh?
I have lived with one man. Okay. That answers all of your questions. Okay. Thanks.
That guy's weird now.
She shut down. Yeah.
It's because he knows the answer.
Was it like a normal occurrence or like every now and then? Like,
no,
what
he
are we
would sit
talking?
down to pee. Like
he sat down to pee,
He would sit down to pee. I don't know if it was like, sometimes it was in the morning, so maybe it's like your morning poop. And he would try to do that. But like, if I'm walking in the bathroom to like get ready for work or stuff, he'd be sitting down and like I'd hear him pee. And then I'd do whatever I need to do and then I'd leave out. So like, I didn't stay for very long because I don't want to be in there with all that. But yeah, he would sit down to pee.
There's a story behind that. I don't know if you know. Maybe you do.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's a story behind that.
Like a prima donna type dude, a metrosexual,
When getting ready, y'all. Question for y'all then, since she, like I brought that up. But when y'all get ready to, go like to work or whatnot, and start y'all day, are y'all comfortable with, like your wife or like your girl or like your man or like like husband doing what they have to do in that toilet realm while you're getting like, you know what I'm saying?
2 is off limits for me.
No.
I don't want to smell all that.
No, wait till I'm out. Like it depends. It depends on who's out first. So we're leaving first, right?
Yeah.
So let me just do what I got to do first, and then it's all yours. I feel like that's rude. It's almost like it's kind of rude that you drop a bomb in the bathroom.
I dated somebody where it was on the open. Like
no,
they were like, "Hey,
I'm not trying to smell that."
Right? No, like if you have to pee, go pee. That's fine. Yeah. But anything
like
other than that,
straight turds.
No. Did she give you a courtesy? Did she give you like a courtesy flush?
What's that?
A courtesy
Yeah.
That's still a lot.
We had the little, it's called what? The like a poopery, yeah.
Yo, what?
Wait, please don't tell me about
it's a spray.
do.
It's a spray.
But that
like
you don't do
spray it in
anything.
the toilet before you go.
Yeah.
It's supposed to mask it, but it
It's
just
at
makes
Walmart
it smell
for
like
$8.
Does it work?
it makes it
I've
smell
never
like
tried it. I
fruity
just,
shit. It's the
Yeah.
same.
Oh, okay.
No.
It works, yeah.
No, it don't.
I use it all the time.
You think
I'm
it
by
works?
myself and I use it. Poop. You know
Why would you use it by yourself?
Because I courtesy flush for myself. Though my shit stinks.
Shut up.
I'm not trying to spill my own shit.
Drink some water.
As we all do.
I'm not trying to spill my own shit. It drops, I flush. We keep going.
I don't do that. If I'm in the bathroom, I'm just going to the bathroom. If
Really?
it's just me,
Yeah.
why do I need a courtesy flush for myself?
Because you don't want to smell your own shit. Like I don't want to smell my own shit.
It's just a habit too.
Yeah, like
No, y'all
Really?
doing too much.
If
No,
if I'm home by myself, I'm not courtesy flushing.
no, it's just me.
Mm.
No, if I'm somewhere else or if I have a shared space with someone or
Yeah.
somebody else is home, then yes, I'll do that.
Yo, can I share one of my fears with y'all?
What's up?
I hate using public toilets.
Or I won't use the public
I feel
toilet
you.
either.
I like.
Not for number
peeing,
two,
no
I'll just
problem, yeah,
no.
with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like taking a shit.
No.
Like at work, I hate it.
You gotta
Yeah,
go,
like-
you gotta go, bro.
like growing up-
you gotta go,
Yeah,
bro.
I can't.
I
stand
get
it.
you,
I
though.
feel you, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta go.
Right. I'm not just gonna hold it. I'm not an idiot. But
You don't want that
I'm
mud,
like,
man.
I feel like that shit was conditioned in me, bro. Like when I was young and I used to go to the movies, my
Yeah.
mom used to tell me, "Hey, don't sit on the seats. You know, they got AIDS on you."
Yeah.
You know, like I grew up with that kind. So it's like I already have some,
You're not
a weird
supposed
association with public toilets.
I just squat, yeah. I never
Yeah.
touch it. I just, squat.
How do you
Or put
squat
paper
and poop?
towels all around the seat.
It's
all
either
around the
squat and
ground.
poop, yeah. Like you barely touch it.
I have never been able to squat and poop.
Yeah, you
I
squat and
thought
you
that
poop.
was a woman thing.
Yeah.
I squat to pee, but to poop,
Yes,
no.
you can squat to poop.
I've never squatted to poop.
What?
That's some new shit. No.
It's new. It's not new. It's
Squat to poop?
Yeah.
Like the angle's not even there.
Why wouldn't they?
Maybe because I'm shorter. There's no way I could like squat and poop comfortably.
So you're just privileged.
It's not privileged. I mean, I won't go.
So like when you pee, you're hovering, right?
Yeah,
Which
that's different.
Most women do in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're
But
squat.
pooping is a different. You're using a different muscle. That's
Okay.
you can pee. You
That's
can
understandable.
realistically like you can pee and it's just gonna come out. Like pooping, you have to like be relaxed and no.
Okay.
That's different.
I'm
I've
not
never
arguing
heard
it.
that.
I mean,
before.
everybody knows their own bowel movements, so it's like what's coming out before it comes out.
I mean,
yeah.
unless it's like super loose.
Like you do, like
no.
if you drink milk or cereal, like that ain't no type of squat situation. You're gonna
No,
have to
that'll
sit
come
down,
out.
yeah.
No.
If you're eating chicken or something, okay, that's a squat situation because it's gonna be solid, yeah.
We should do a poll because I've never for women. I mean, maybe it's just me.
That's interesting.
Y'all,
I thought
like
all
squat to
women.
poop?
No, I don't.
You
I
squat
thought
to
all
poop?
women hovered
Yeah.
though.
Oh no, like I sit down.
You sit down. That's
Yeah.
different.
No.
But I mean,
I'm talking about squatting.
I have though.
But
Like
no.
if I need to.
Like in the woods? Like I
Yeah,
don't
like in the
understand.
woods. Perfect example.
Okay, well, I'm not taking this shit in the woods.
like there's
Why not?
moments.
Oh, I got a story for that, yeah.
What are you doing in the woods?
right. like
No,
unless we're
Yeah,
camping.
yeah, black in the woods.
No. What's the oh man, I'm telling myself today. What's the for everybody who lives out here in like Houston? There's the AIG. What's the park right there by like downtown?
You taking shits in the
Discovery
park,
Green?
bro?
Discovery Green.
Yeah.
No, Discovery Green.
I hope you're not shitting in Discovery Green.
No, Discovery Green.
Discovery Green or Herman Park or
Herman Park. No, Herman Park.
it's Discovery Green then.
It's the one that gets flooded easily.
Allen Parkway, it's over there.
Allen Parkway.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Allen Parkway. So, me and my girl at the time, we probably just started dating, and she wasn't from here.
Were you like running on that trail? You talking about?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
on the trail.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm running on the trail, and I ate earlier that day. I didn't have to go. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm gonna use the restroom after I get done. Easy. Let's go. I'm jogging, and she gets lost, so she's not jogging no more. She said, hey, I'm going back to the car. I'm like, all right, cool. As I'm jogging, I'm like, damn, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how you gotta go, and like your butt clenches.
Yeah.
I had one of those, so I stopped jogging. Now I'm just kind of pace walking. Now I'm just walking slow and clenched. And I'm calling her. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is the girl at, yo? Like, where the fuck are you at? I go to the car. The girl's not there at the car. I'm like, fuck. And she doesn't have like her keys or nothing like that. I'm like, yo,
Right.
I gotta go. So I like GPS the closest like a gas station. Shit said 10 minutes. I can't walk 10 minutes,
No.
I can't walk 10 minutes. So I know exactly if I go there today, there was a tree, there's a little steep there. So I'm walking, and I'm constantly walking back and forth. Two people pass me by, they say hi. One person stopped to talk. And to this day, if they are a fan of Social Complex and you hear my voice, I do apologize. But I said, leave me the fuck alone right now. No, quote unquote, yeah. They left. Man, I said I squatted so fast and took a shit, yeah. That shit was embarrassing. I feel like a damn dog, yeah. I was an animal for that day. I squatted and took shit at the park, yeah.
You gotta get it out.
I had to get it up, yeah.
That's some crackhead.
I had to get it up, man.
I would do that over shit on myself.
Yeah, like I'm not finna shit on myself, like at all, yeah. Like I had two options.
Yeah.
Either you shit on yourself and be embarrassed, or you take a shit. Luckily, God was on my side. Nobody passed me by.
That's probably like the worst when you gotta go and somebody want to talk to you. You got the shitty butts.
Yeah, like nah, I'm good, babe.
That is okay.
Like,
I'll pee outside. I have no problem peeing
give me
outside.
10 minutes, bro.
But that,
Yo, you'd be
No.
surprised. A lot of people have probably shit outside before, yeah, and they never told you.
I'm pretty regular, so I usually know when I have to
women
go.
that have peed outside.
I'll
so-
pee. I peed
I'm
outside
gonna
this
add
year.
you to the list. then.
I was like, I peed
You
outside
walk
this
10
year.
minutes? Or would you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, nobody's
If I could, I would.
Yes,
It's
if I
easy.
could.
But if
you
I
gotta
couldn't,
do the clenched butt cheek walk. That
Yeah.
shit.
Exactly.
if I felt I could make it,
Yeah.
I'd make the trip. But it sounded like in your situation,
Nah.
you couldn't make it. And if that was the case, I would have made the same choice.
Yeah, like my leg locked up, yo. So once the clinch comes, you really can't do too much.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not making it no more, y'all. I'm not making it.
Wow.
But EJ, man,
What's up?
thanks for coming on the show, man. We gotta talk, man.
Oh, let's get to it.
We gotta talk.
Let's
Yes.
get to it.
But before we even start, yeah, I got like beef with you just a little bit, bro.
What's up?
So we went to like the Black House, right? Remember?
Uh-huh.
That's when our first, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, met you, cool.
Yeah.
Bro, I was upset at almost every black person at that Black House, y'all. Nobody knew how to fucking play spades, dog.
I don't know shit about spades, bro.
Thank
Like,
you.
when I tell you I was pissed,
Me either.
I called this man, I was like, say, bro.
God, dog.
I was like, say, Marcus, man, I'm over here at this place. Nobody know how to play no fucking spades. They ain't got no dominoes here. All in all, it was fucking dope. Because I met you, of course.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was good for like networking, but I was just like, this nigga can't play, you know what I'm saying? Can't play spades, save his life. Like nobody did. Like nobody.
Yeah, I don't know all the tradition nigga games. Like I can't play. I don't know nothing about spades. I don't know.
Pity pad.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. I never heard of that.
What? Pity
I
pad, right?
just learned dominoes like a few years ago.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Don't feel bad.
That's about it.
I don't know how to play that shit
Alright,
either. I grew up in the suburbs.
What y'all
Yeah,
do-
same.
What y'all do at the family reunion?
The family reunions?
We don't go to family reunions.
We don't have family reunions, right?
Not really.
Yeah, because we don't have family reunions.
You don't-
I mean, I would think
My
that you
family
guys
has
would
one
get
over here.
together every.
Oh, we had maybe one. Well, so far that I can remember, we had one, and that was in like a DC.
So I thought that was like a traditional black thing.
No, but
Family
we're
reunions?
African.
Yeah.
Oh,
But y'all got, like,
Most of us-
weddings
so
and
our
stuff.
people are either all around the country, all around the country,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
they're back in. I'm Nigerian, so they're family over there.
Yeah, like-
But on my mom's side, though, who's just black, America, her side's country. So when we go out there and we meet up, we're shooting, we're shooting guns and shit like that.
okay.
Oh, y'all busting beer cans.
Yeah, shit like that. Good old country fun, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
But no, man, go ahead. Before we get into all the fucking shits, man, go ahead and let the people know exactly who you are real quick, man.
Hey, but yeah, as y'all know, my name is Ejike Jamal. I'm on the Problematic Safe Place podcast, man. Definitely check us out at We The Safe Place on IG, Twitter. Follow us on YouTube, The Problematic Safe Place. Listen to us on your favorite podcast app. But yeah, if you're looking for another Pull with No Punches podcast, all right, not afraid to go there. Talk about all those controversial issues and taboo, make fun of shit. Hey, definitely check us out.
Most definitely, man. Hey, shout outs to Jordan. Even though I knew who you, was already, she actually put me on game on your podcast. She kept, talking about, I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a try.
And Jay,
like,
appreciate the shout out, man.
Of
Jay has been
course.
showing us so much
Oh,
love,
yeah,
man.
of course.
On social
Definitely.
media, shouting us out, man.
She does,
Appreciate
she
that.
does,
We
man.
appreciate that.
She does. So, she put me on game, and I was like, I know this dude. Let me listen. I followed him, followed. I was like, damn, this shit's fucking dope, yeah.
Content
So,
is
Appreciate
good.
that.
so most definitely. But,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, right?
Mm.
Because we was all talking about this shit.
Yeah, yep.
I was like, what is this?
It had a little moment.
What happened? Breaking the internet.
Breaking the internet.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, man, and explain what happened. I mean, pretty much there was a big fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for the people that don't know, I'll let you explain it. He had a big fallout with one of his co-hosts.
Big fallout.
Almost came to blows. Almost got physical. So, give us. We need the juicy details of what happened on that episode. And then, actually, I want to play a clip after you talk about it from the next week's episode where you're talking about.
Okay.
It. So go ahead and explain to people, what happened with the little tiff, little scuffle.
Okay, so all right, y'all. So before I go and explain the story, definitely, man, get the like if you want to watch the full episode, definitely hit us up on YouTube for the visual. Okay, it's called what we call it, Addition by Subtraction, also called The Bitch in You. So
yeah,
so that already gives you the tone of the episode. All right, so definitely listen in.
The music alone was like deep, yo. Like the intro you played. I was like, yeah. No hands, y'all.
Hey, we're a hip hop influenced podcast, man. I thought that was, I had to do that shit for the culture. But yeah. So back to how it happened, right? So we came to the studio, right? It was me, my former host Nana, Desiree, and we had a guest on there, L2. All right. The episode started off as usual. We just shooting the shit. A little shade was thrown in the beginning, but that's normal. But somewhere between Dez and Nana's interaction, this nigga Nana just went the fuck off, And I know I've been reading the comments. A lot of people were just like, I want to know what happened. Like, what you saw was exactly how it went down.
Okay.
Like, within not even 5 minutes into the episode, it started off by Dez questioning Nana, like, where has he been? It looks suspicious because if you notice, there's been a couple episodes, and the reason I finished listening to y'all's episode, your most recent one, or it may not be the most recent one, the breakup episode.
Yeah, that was the most recent one.
And there was a lot of parallels I found between y'all's situation and ours, a lot of similarities. Okay. All right, but I was listening. But anyway, show started. Dez threw a little shade. Basically, Nana, Nana was the type of nigga overslept. Couldn't make the show. We'll call you 5 minutes before you're about to record. Damn, my bad, bro. That shit, right? Okay. Another episode, he said he had car issues. Question. What's up?
When it happens, do you still do like the show?
Yes.
Show must go on.
Yeah, show must go on.
Okay.
And y'all let me know if I'm rambling. Okay. Tell me to get to the shit.
Yeah, we gotta get this too.
No, go ahead.
So what I'm doing is I'm painting for y'all the context before the show started. Okay. So basically, Nana, in short, has been unreliable, for a couple months now. We've addressed it off air plenty of times. So he acted like there was gonna be a change, but there was no change. Yeah. All right. So that episode, that morning, Dez, we all felt a certain way, but Dez wasn't having it. Okay. So Dez was just kind of like, what's up? I feel like you avoiding me. I feel like, because if you notice, if you follow the episodes, Dez and Nana frequently have like back and forth. Nana might say some dumb shit. And Dez will get in his ass about it.
But it's good for TV though.
It's great. It's great.
But you can tell there's like an underlying something. There was something.
Yeah, you could tell. So we asked about it. Like, hey, what's up, Dez? Like, or Nana, both of y'all. Seemed like there's something going on between you two. And then Nana, after like a few words were said, Nana just went the fuck off, called Dez out of her name. And from that point, Dez responded, gave the same energy back.
Yeah.
And then Nana got hostile. He stood up.
Mogul Squared Media on the UML Podcast Network, where you can catch your favorite podcast on all major streaming platforms: iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and many more. You can find a full listing of all our podcasts on our website, Urban Mogul Life, where we create the content and you create the lifestyle.
Started approaching it at that moment, at that moment I stood up because see me, I'm a horrible mediator, and I will say that I'm a horrible mediator because a lot of people is like, yo, how come you didn't stop it before it happened, or how come shit, I don't know. I'm like, yo, if people get into it on air, I want to let them work the shit out.
Yeah.
But then, you know, if I see it escalates to a certain point, like physical, then I know, okay, this you know, come in.
Yeah.
So when I saw Nana stand up, you know, when I said, well, he hit the desk first. He hit the desk. He pounded on the desk, stood up.
That shit was epic, yo.
I made memes out that shit.
Now,
that shit. You know who won? Jaden won. Jaden won with that gift, though.
I would give a props, but the tweets got deleted, so I don't know if he... So, you know you are, man.
So, paint a picture for our listeners that may not know. So, like, when you guys are recording in the studio, you guys record in the studio?
Yes.
So, how are y'all sitting?
Yeah,
because I know, like, you were in between them, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, well, I got in between them.
You got in between them.
So
they sit next to each other.
Yeah, the way the table's set up is like an arc, you know? So, I'm, like, on the left side of the arc. Me and the guest, you know, we're on the far left of it.
Yeah.
Nana and Dez are on the far right, sitting next to each other.
Now, who's recording, holding the camera, or is it just on a stand? Or?
Yeah, we have several cameras, you know, positioned.
Oh, okay.
Visual, by the way, man.
So that's why nobody could get up and hit pause. Y'all was just gonna let it run.
Yeah, just let it run. You know, we have like, you know, several cameras up.
Okay.
So yeah, when I saw like the two stand up, you know, and they were going towards each other, I immediately get in between. You know, first I pull Dez's ass out the way, you know, because Dez wanted all the smoke.
So she she's still there, like she's ready to throw hands.
She was.
But that's a woman for you though, man. Like women will like push you to the edge, like yo, I'm gonna fuck with you, yo.
She knew how to push Nana's buttons, probably.
She probably. I would say this is what I'm gonna say.
Say it, Jordan.
Say
it, Jordan.
What you gonna say?
About to say yes.
Women won't like. I wouldn't put my I'd be in your face, but I wouldn't touch you because the moment that I touch you.
But you would say like you broke, nigga. Are you like you would like you would you know what I'm saying downplay this dude, yeah? Mm-hmm. You call a man broke?
So broke a bitch.
Yeah, basically the best. I saw your tweet, by the way. Like the best way to
hurt a man's feelings.
Feelings. It's just through simple emasculation. You call a man a bitch. Call him say his sex game trash. Say you have a little dick. Say can't fuck anything that targets a man's masculinity.
Yeah,
that's gonna set him off.
Yeah,
you know. So she called him a bitch after, you know, he called her out her and called her a motherfucker, you know. And for Nana, for me, I talk like that. But for Nana, he doesn't talk like that. Yeah. That's not how. So you know the nigga felt that shit, right? Yeah. But again, for me, the way I was looking at it at the time is just words. You called her out her name. She got back, called you out yours. Uh-huh. All right, let's just keep rocking, you know. But then once, you know, niggas started standing up and shit, you know, I pulled Dez out the way. Yeah. And Nana just being overly aggressive, like, nah. And I'm surprised. I've never seen this out of Nana before. I was surprised. I didn't know how to... It was... Y'all don't understand how weird it was navigating through that situation. Mm-hmm. You know? But anyway, my first priority was get Dez out the way. Second priority was, Nana, it looks like you looking crazy right now. But what I'm going to do is, like, you my boy. At the time, I'm like, you my boy. He didn't get what I was trying to do, but I'm like, I'm trying to get you the fuck up out of here before you do some... Because, you know, honestly...
You know,
if Nana would have, I wasn't gonna stand by and let him hit no woman. You know, it's like you could, like, what'd you say?
Arm length. He you know, could have easily, you know what I'm saying, slapped her.
Yeah, easily. You know, and I'm like, you know, yeah, you my nigga. We've been doing this show, but I'm not gonna just stand by and let any man hit a woman. You know, beat down a woman. So I'm trying to get you out of the situation. You know, so I'm telling him, you can see me in the video. I'm like, yo. Just go to that side. You know, say what you got to say. Get off your chest. Just go to that side, which is the opposite side from Dez and me. Yeah. All right? You just go over there. But, you know, neither one of them, both of them were, it was high intense feelings, you know. So my words weren't getting to either one of them, right? So, yeah, so I'm just trying to skip right to it. You can see the episode and you'll just see the back and forth. And pretty much me and my guest, we're pretty much tag teaming, switching in and out on air, trying to talk calm one of them down outside, you know?
The camera's still rolling?
The camera was still rolling.
So you have footage?
Yeah.
You have everything?
Yes, footage is on YouTube.
Well, nah, you certain stuff is like, you know what I'm saying, cut out though, right? Uh-huh. So what I saw you get up, of course. I saw the whole infamous, you know, fist to the, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like a table. Saw him leave, all that. But my whole thing is, there has to be more to it though, right? Or no?
Yeah, what's there missing?
Well, what's outside of the show? What's y'all's relationship? What's y'all's Nana? How do y'all know each other?
We went to school together.
All three of y'all?
Yeah. Well, no, just me and Nana. Okay. And our boy L2, he went to high school with Nana. Mm-hmm. But I know L2 personally. We worked together.
Mm. Okay, so y'all been knowing each other for some years then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Dez, how did y'all link up with her? How did that work?
Dez, I was introduced to Dez through Nana.
Okay.
I was introduced to Dez through Nana. Yeah, because they went to high school together.
So the person who introduced you to somebody, those two had a falling out.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
Because if you listen to Nana, he tells his side about how Dez came on the show, which was an absolute fucking lie. And I had the receipts. I had all that to prove that he was lying his ass off, you know? And
okay.
You know, and that's the thing. You know, it didn't happen that way. He introduced Dez because it was all about. The question was, he always said that we need a female perspective, and at the time, I wasn't really, you know, I felt we were good. We didn't really need that, you know. But we had Dez on the first episode, and from day one, I was like, okay, I felt, you know, like I like her vulnerability. I like, you know. Like, I fuck with her. I like her. Right. So before we made it official that she was going to be our third member, I was like, okay, like, we talked to each other on the phone, me and Dez, and I was just like, hey, we're going to just feature you on, like, the next few episodes, you know, for let's see about 6-7 episodes.
See what happens.
After that, you know, just see your commitment, all of that. Hey, if you still interested, you want, you know?
See, now, I think last week when I mentioned it, on some of y'all's pictures, it was always just you and him. So that's how come, I think you had corrected me. I know it's 3 of y'all, but on the pictures, it would be just y'all 2.
Yeah, we haven't had the chance to update that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, because like Dad's joining, you know, like following the timeline, like she was the last one to join.
Yeah,
right.
And
but
he took
everything
all
was
the
already
pictures
done.
down pretty much.
He took everything down, the videos, the pictures, you know, I uploaded it all back. I guess he didn't think I had copies.
Yeah.
But
right.
Shit took a long time, but yeah, we got everything back. But the nigga deleted all of our content.
Yeah.
And at that moment, man, that shit, I felt that was an act of war.
So, the scuffle happens, right? You guys do the show.
Yeah.
What conversation or events led up to him leaving the show? Like what conversation?
It was a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a good memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a phone call. You know, he said he wanted me to hit him up on it. Like it started off with we had a mutual friend. Okay, that's who I first heard this from because he called our mutual friend first after the studio fallout, right? So I was talking to the mutual friend, you know, telling him, you know, about the situation, blah, blah. And then he said, and then I was like, I'm just going to give both of them a chance to cool off, you know, for a bit. That was the day that happened. But then he said, oh, actually, I think Nana wants to talk to you tonight. You know, he's like, I think Nana wants to talk to you. So I was like, okay, I'm going to call him then. I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
But, you know, shit happened. Like, that was around the holidays. You know, I was with family. I didn't get to it that night. I never told Nana that I was going to call him that night. But, you know, I told my mans that I was going to give him a call, which I was, but it just didn't happen that night. So anyway, 1 day or 2 days later, Nana calls me, and he goes, EJ, I got a bone to pick with you. So I'm like, all right, nigga, okay, what's up? You know? And I pretty much broke it down on the show. You know, I tried really hard not to go back, you know, I try because you know I made a whole diss episode. I dropped a whole diss episode, so I'm not trying to everything I said on there. 100% mean that shit. All right, don't get it fucked up. 100% mean all of it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to. All right, so back to So anyway, he called, right? He called. We talked. And he was just saying, you foster this shit. That was his thing. And he said it so many times on the show, too. You know, on that episode. Saying, you foster this behavior. You let her go, you know. You didn't stop it. You didn't. But then I had questions, too. I'm like, nigga, how do you let a chick get you in your feelings like that? Especially one that you're not even dating. One that you're not even having sex with. Which I had to ask both of them if that was the case.
Yeah.
Supposedly. I asked both of them. You know, you never know. I don't want to assume.
Right.
But to my knowledge, you know, nothing's happening. You know, y'all can't stand each other. You know? But I didn't understand why he lost it. Like, why he got to this point. And I was trying to talk to him, right? But he wasn't hearing it. You know, it wasn't... When he called me, it wasn't supposed to be... He didn't intend there to be a conversation. It was more venting.
Okay.
You know, so he wasn't listening to where he fucked up. Because, like, the whole... He swore that Daz called him out of his name first. But if you look at the video... You'll see where it starts.
So when you upset, man, you just kind of have like a blackout sometimes, huh?
It wasn't no blackout. That motherfucker got selective memory. Okay, it wasn't no.
This is true.
It wasn't no blackout. We rewind the footage, you know, and it was what it was. He was also the first person to mention things getting physical. If you notice, he told Dez, you know, I'm not used to talking. I'm used to boxing. There's something on that close to that, very close to that. You can listen for yourself, you know. And at that moment, of course, as a woman, you're gonna get defensive. Right. You don't just say that shit. It's just like the whole, I don't know if you knew about the Busy Bone, the 21 Savage thing.
No.
Oh,
I heard about it, but I didn't get into the details of it.
Oh, okay. Well, long story short, long story short, man, Migos was talking shit saying they're the best rap group, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then what happened, man? What Busy Bone was like, no. 21 Savage said, yeah, we don't rap battle niggas in Atlanta, you know. Niggas where I'm from, we shoot niggas, you know. He wasn't making a direct threat, but him just introducing that element saying, yo, we shoot niggas.
Yeah.
So what Busy Bone do? Busy Bone goes up on IG Live and nigga pulls out this big fucking musket. You know, this gun starts flexing. This was an old ass gun, bro. Talking about, yo, let these little niggas, you know, basically talking this shit. And I use that analogy to say, you don't just say, like, you gotta be, you gotta be aware, cognizant of the energy you're putting out, the words that you're putting out. Mm-hmm. Don't mention something taking that physical route if that's not where you want it to go. Mm-hmm. But that sounded like an indirect threat, which is a threat. You know.
So is there something going on with Nana outside of the podcast, like in his life, for him to be acting like that?
I don't know. The thing about Nana, he doesn't really let people know much about him.
Let me ask y'all this: Do y'all hang outside of the like podcast? Like, do y'all go out like to a bar or a game or what?
Not because we did in the beginning, but then it kind of slowed down throughout the year.
Okay.
It wasn't on no like beef shit, nothing like that. It's just, you know,
people got busy.
Yeah, just got busy.
Because if he went left like that, there's something else that has to be going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's something to unpack. But yeah, so on the phone call ended with him basically saying, "Hey, delete all the content that had me in it. You know, delete all the content."
He told you that?
Yeah, he told me that.
Oh.
So he said, first he said, "I'm off the show." That was the first thing he said. And I'm like, you know, cool, okay, cool. I respect that. But then he goes to say, delete all the content. I'm like, no, we can't. No, I'm not going to do that. For one, it's like if an actor leaves a TV show, are they going to delete all the episodes that had that actor in there?
No, they keep rolling.
Besides like a Roseanne.
Oh yeah, but that was a political. You know, they deal with that.
They revamped the whole show.
Roseanne got everybody fired.
Yeah. So I told Nana, no, that's not gonna happen. You know, and I mentioned, you know, the money that was put involved. You know, similar to you, I have like the responsibilities you have on your podcast. I'm in the same exact boat.
Oh, when I heard that shit, bro, that reminded me so much of the old Social Complex. When I went back and it was called TKA, them niggas deleted everything.
Yeah.
But kept the followers, though.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta be fucking me, man. But go ahead.
So, yeah, man. So, he requested that, and when I said, no, you know, it's not gonna happen, but, you know. And I also told him before we got off the phone, I mean, before shit really went left on the phone.
Yeah.
At that moment, I said, like, I couldn't fuck with Nana on a personal level just because, man, you a nigga that look like, during the phone call, I know I'm kind of skipping through time, but earlier in the conversation, he said repeatedly, I was going to hurt that girl. I was going to kill that girl. His exact fucking words. At that point, I lost all kinds of respect for you as a man. I lost all respect for you as a man. I don't even see you as a man. I see you as a bitch. All right? I see you as a bitch. If you could come on my phone line and talk about how you wanted to hurt a woman,
right?
For whatever reason, man, fuck you. Okay, I was good with just splitting our ways, you know, going our separate ways. Leave it at that. But then the nigga started talking that crazy shit. The phone call ended with him saying, "Ejike, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you," because I wouldn't delete the call. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you." At that moment, I'm a little embarrassed.
Yeah.
But he took me to a place. I lost it just out of reaction, you know. So we were talking like that dumb shit, like, "What's up, bitch ass nigga?" Right. You know, hey, see. And then like when I caught myself, I hung up the phone. Gave myself 2 minutes to reboot, you know, just reset. I called him back up, and I was like, "Look, man, I'm not deleting the episodes. I'm not deleting the episodes. But you want off, that's fine. But you know, me and you, we're done." So he goes, "All right," and he hangs up the phone. I guess he wanted to get me back. And then when I'm just sitting, you know, pondering like what the fuck all happened, not just this phone call, but still processing what happened on the show.
Right.
Something told me, fuck, it's the Instagram. I checked the Instagram. One of Nana's duties, whenever the nigga did it, was he had to promote on our Instagram page, the one that I started, you know, promote on our page. So he had the passwords and all that. Go on the Instagram, all of our shit is deleted. All those clips I edited, you know, all that shit was deleted.
You gotta have the password, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know offense, like they have the password, but there's a secondary password.
Oh yeah,
that I have.
Oh yeah, I figured that out. I mean, you live, you learn. You know, you learn. But prior to that, you know, prior to the phone call ending and all of that, he said, shit, what was the last part he said? But anyway, that was the that was the fault. That was the big thing. Yeah, he deleted the content. Oh yeah, he deleted the content. So at that part, man, I told him, I'm not gonna put the video out just because it makes you look so crazy. This is before we talked to I kill you shit. This was before the deleting our content. I said, just out of respect for what we've done so far, man. Like, I can't fuck with you on a personal level, because I can't condone that, man. I feel like my integrity. If I label somebody that's raising up against stepping up to women, if I label them a fuck nigga, and I'm allowing that in my circle, what that make me? You know?
What is it's called like birds of a feather flock together, right?
Yeah. Fuck no. Okay, so fuck no. So I was willing to end it on a personal level, and we move on. Mm-hmm. But then when you deleted our content at that moment, man, that shit was an act of war.
So like right now on y'all's page, you're back at 100 posts.
Yeah.
But before it was way more. Before that,
it was like actually it was about 100.
Okay.
It was a little over 100. But then I put everything back. It was 24 when he was done. Mm-hmm. But at that moment,
on a rant, man.
Yeah, and at that moment, man, it was like people were like. My biggest criticism I got was, why'd you make this public? And this is how I look at it, man. I was willing to go my separate ways with him and split and end that relationship just because, man, I don't support what you are.
Yeah.
You're a bitch nigga talking about how you gonna kill or hurt a woman, a black woman at that. But it don't really make a difference. Any man that raises up against a woman, you a bitch. All right? And now I'm not just black and white. Like, obviously there's gray areas, okay? There's, like, I get, but I'm just saying, just on a general stance.
Right, yeah.
Nigga, walk away. Mm-hmm. Hard to walk away. But never should you be telling me how much you're going to kill somebody. Kill a woman. So anyway, at that moment, I was going to leave it personal. But when you deleted our content, locked us out of the account, changed the passwords, at that moment, man, I took that as an attack on the brand. You attacked the platform. I thought the platform should respond. Mm-hmm. All right? That was an act of war.
This is true.
I can see that.
So, hey. It was what it was, and had y'all talking about it. Had everybody talking on Twitter.
When I tell you, these two got me on it, and I'm just like, let me go back and watch this shit, man. I'm in the restroom squatting. I'm playing. I'm in the restroom, and like the mirror. So there's a mirror to my room with the TV. I'm like, let me see what, man. I was tuned in. I was glued in, man.
Yeah.
It was a real dope episode, man. But on that note. Social Complex, the podcast, will be back.
To Mogul Squared Media on the UML Podcast Network, where you can catch your favorite podcast on all major streaming platforms: iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and many more. You can find a full listing of all our podcasts on our website, Urban Mogul Life, where we create the content and you create the lifestyle.
Welcome back to Social Complex, the podcast. I'm here with Jay. I'm here with, of course, Mr. Marcus, a.k.a. the porn star, and special guest.
Classics. Ejike Jamal, man.
We didn't talk about porn, man. But, before we get into, like the hot topics, man, we just want to, hearing, like, your story and even watching it, I know for me, and I think, for me, just in the podcast realm or the podcast world, without the physical part, because none of us really got physical. We probably got into verbal altercations and said some things, that are probably... No, you know what? I don't take anything back. But seeing it from a different light, and even with that podcast, one that, dropped with like Tubbs, I got back, as far as actual text messages, a lot of people who are in podcasts express their, express like their thoughts and feelings. Like, hey, I feel good that I'm not the only one doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess everybody might feel that they're the only ones that have like an altercation or have like a difference. No, this shit is for everybody, yeah. Like, even for us three, sometimes we may have like a disagreement. Now, it never gets to the point where I'm trying to, downgrade them too, or like, oh, fuck y'all, blase. This shit is meant for altercations sometimes, or meant for, nobody like agreeing. But for y'all, man, it kind of opened the light I think for everybody, you know, like, hey, this shit actually happens behind the scenes. Just because you put out good content, that good content comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
Planning, talking, off the record, people being late. Shit happens behind the scenes. And we don't see that.
Yeah.
And that episode, particularly, it showed everything all in one, you know? And even when you were talking about it, like, yo, this shit's not all, you know what I'm saying, green and, you know, children playing around and everything is perfect. No.
Sunshine and roses.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because I did my best to try and paint, you know, give enough context, but I just want to make it known, like, the main reason why we were, you know, why me and Nan aren't on the same page, reason why I cut him off, it wasn't on no production issues. It wasn't on, like, this was a moral standpoint. This wasn't on, you know, this was just about principles.
Yeah.
Ethics, like how I view you as a man.
How long were y'all, like, friends?
Friends, I mean, we were cool, but the thing is, we had like in college, we had a similar circle, like the same circle.
You're right. I
was closer to the dudes in the circle, but, you know, just like me and Nana, we were cool. You know, Nana was, you know, he was always just there.
Yeah.
You know, so no beef. You know, he was always cool when we were hanging out, but I wasn't really close to him like the others were.
Yeah.
But, you know, years after college, you know, I realized we were in the same area. I remember the old conversations, you know, the dumb shit we used to talk about, and then it had some funny takes, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, that's when I got the idea to hit him up at the podcast.
Okay.
And we started spending more time together, you know, from that.
Was he at the Black House or no?
Nah, he wasn't able to make it.
Okay, cool. But no, man, I mean, I don't know if y'all have any type of, like, you know, like a point of views from, like, the show, but I know for me, like I said, I just saw myself in there just without the physical, you know, portion of it.
Yeah.
So I most definitely could explain or feel like where you were coming from.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
but,
well, go ahead.
You know, I don't want people to think like I'm trying to be, and I'm open to all the points of views and critiques on this. You know, that's why we do what we do, right? As podcasters, we push it out there for public consumption for people, like, to get a conversation going.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of people, you know, may fuck with what I did, may agree, and several people may disagree, and that's perfectly fine. But I really want to know what y'all's thoughts were. Were there anything that y'all questioned or disagreed with?
I was being nosy. I just wanted to know what happened.
That's all good.
I didn't disagree with your stance on cutting ties with him on the show. I can't fault you for not wanting to deal with him on a personal level because of what he said.
Yeah.
And I don't know the dude personally.
In action.
It just seems like it sounded like to me with how he exploded on the phone talking about wanting to kill her, and then how when y'all were doing the episode, how quickly it escalated.
Yeah.
It seemed like he had a lot of stuff internalized towards her that just came out at that moment.
Yeah.
So it seemed like from the outside looking in, like Nana had been having issues with Dez, and it just kind of exploded.
And I agree. I agree with you. It's one of those things.
Like, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, you didn't know. You had to ask if they were sleeping together. You didn't know, but you had to get that on the table just to make sure.
Yeah.
But we all have that, I think. I think for co-workers outside of work, you always have that one person. You try to be respectful. You try to be like the cool, calm, like, you know what I'm saying, like collective person. But maybe that one time they may say something, and that shit struck, you know what I'm saying, rocky.
It seemed like he was on the edge, and she knew what to say to push him.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. And I'm like, yeah, definitely.
And not blaming her, like, you know, she obviously has no blame in this, but she just, like I said, they've known each other, right? So she knew what would get him. But it seemed like it was some like Jordan said, it was something underlying with him, maybe. In my opinion, that, and it manifested on that episode, and everything just exploded. So
I mean, that's the danger about passive people, like really passive people. And it's just exactly how y'all explained it. They'll be cool, calm, collective. They don't respond when some shit offends them. They just internalize it until one random moment happens, and you know that it sets them off, and they just unleash everything that they've been holding on to.
I agree with him. I'm like Nana, like, I'm very laid back, yo. I think my way of getting people upset, I might laugh at it. And people hate that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be serious and have an argument. I'm just going to laugh and smirk at you because I know myself. Right. If I go head to head with you, I'm going to say some shit that I know for a fact is not going to end good for me and you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to end up fighting or something. So my thing is, let me just laugh it off, smile, and bro, say what you got to say. Or you know what I'm saying? Girl, say what you got to say. and let me be. Just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just leave me alone. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
I just shut down.
So what's the direction of the show now? Is this gonna be you and Dez from going from here on out?
No more Nana coming back to the show?
Hell no.
Okay.
I want to say it better than that. You know, I'm trying. I don't have no media training. I'm working on it. But yo, we have the show definitely ended ties with Nana. Okay, I just can't, or anybody that would fit that criteria. I can't respect that, man. You know, no way am I gonna have a platform where we're putting a nigga, you know, in the spotlight that made threats. Because, you know, leaving the studio that day, I still gave Nana the benefit of the doubt. Like, nah, he wasn't gonna hit. He wasn't gonna hit Dez. He wasn't gonna put hands on Dez.
Yeah,
right.
It's not crazy. But then when the nigga called me on my phone, it says it repeatedly. I'm gonna kill her. I was going to kill her. I was going to hurt. I'm confessing to. He used the word confess. I'm confessing to you what I was gonna do.
I always watch out for a man who slams his fist on the table and uses the words confess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? An argument. Hey, them guys are, you know, like the hard and tricky
Does
ones.
he have any siblings?
Yes.
Sisters?
Yeah, he does.
He has sisters?
Sisters, yeah.
That won't mean nothing, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Look, man, I think everybody. I'm trying to, you know, I feel like everybody around in his circle, he has a lot of people. I think they know something is not right with him. So there's a lot of coddling involved. A lot of Nana doesn't know how to take accountability for his actions. Huh?
Is he the youngest of his?
No, he's not the youngest. Now I don't know everybody in his family, but I know for a fact he has younger sister.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I really didn't know. I know y'all probably thought I was just talking shit when I asked where the fuck his father was at. No, that was a genuine question. I never seen him. I've never seen him. You know,
that's some fucked up shit though.
Hey, when it's wartime, I don't give a fuck, man.
No, but like I'm like that. So I said I'm a cool guy. Like don't say shit to me because I hold nothing back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use what's your weakest thing against you. That I know for a fact is gonna piss you off. So just leave me alone, yo.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone. But let's hop into these hot topics real quick, man.
Okay.
Yo.
He just rubbed his hands like Birdman. But no, man. I made a post once again a couple of weeks ago. Damn, man. We need to stop taking off weeks. A couple of weeks ago, it was about Sin Santana.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do not watch the show Love and Hip Hop, but that's where she is known for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I do listen to Lip Service.
Okay.
So I heard it, and of course somebody else had mentioned it as well. I went back to listen to it again. I guess I never really even paid attention to it. She has this thing about dating black men instead of dating Puerto Rican, men, because she's like Puerto Rican. We're going to play a clip real quick so everybody can get a little bit of some verbiage from it. But pretty much she just is saying that black men also like to date other women besides black women because they don't help us. They don't put us on a pedestal. They don't come to our needs as well. So I want to get look at Jordan. I want to get some of your inputs, man. Right. Go ahead and play it.
Let me play this clip for you.
It's all out.
Sin Santana was on Angela Yee's podcast Lip Service, and this was her comment.
Puerto Rican man, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good on a Puerto Rican man too.
What does that mean, Sin? I do black guys all day. Sorry.
I
did the
Stephanie
too. I did the Spanish thing. Doesn't work out for me. I'm good.
Why? What's wrong with guys that are Hispanic?
I don't know. I think they're too emotional. You don't think black
they're
guys are
very overly possessive, me.
They are. The Puerto Ricans? Oh my God. Why are you breathing so hard? Nah, I don't got time for that. Why are you breathing? I got time for them fucking Puerto Ricans.
Like, why he got
black
so
guys can be
in that
possessive
picture,
too.
like,
Yeah, but they're
controlling.
No,
Hispanic men are very possessive though.
Hispanic men are way more possessive. And black guys cater to us Spanish girls, especially. Like they, you know what? Let me not even get into that.
She's gonna get herself in trouble now. The black girls,
yeah. I didn't mean it like that, but black girls gonna take it personal.
You'll be like,
Nah, but
I'm good.
All right, man, turn them girls off, man. I'm not trying to talk about that, man. But no, man, what's your input on that, EJ? Like, I know for me and you, we kind of date outside of us not being just black, but being African men. Some people always assume or expect an African man or an African woman has to date the what I'm saying? So I know for me, a few people were kind of shocked that I'm dating a woman who's Afro Latina. She's Puerto Rican and black, of course. Mm-hmm. One thing I will take away from that, I'm going to agree with her, yeah. Like, Puerto Rican women do cater differently than black women. It's not saying it's a bad thing. Because, I mean, I've had plenty of black women who, like, cater to me. But they cater in a different, they, like, walk differently. You know what I'm saying? I'm out for work. I'm coming, you know, hey, even though she's not even here, she's asking, you know, it's my day. Hey, I want to cook for you. I want to clean for you. I want to do all this. I'm just like, damn, nigga, like, in my head sometimes I have to get used to, like, hey, she's Puerto Rican. Or just like Spanish women in general, they cater to their men. Even with my job that I do out, you know, outside of here, Spanish women, they're not like the backbone, but you know, whatever like the man says, like it like goes.
Very submissive.
Yeah, very like there's no question. Even like their sons, and it's sad, but like their sons will sometimes walk over like their mom.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Exactly. But you know, they just walk differently, and I think most black men who like being dominant are, they want that woman to treat them as, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, treat me as the person that I should be treated. Not saying that that's me, but for black women, you know, for me personally and for what I've seen, because I'm raised by a black single mom, black women should be taught to be independent, finish school. You know what I'm saying? Because men aren't going to be there. Men might do you wrong or something like that, or they might use you. Finish school, get your education, get a good degree, get a good job, have a roof over your head. And I think some women or some Puerto Rican women, they're not raised like that. They have probably either a full household and they see their mom cooking and cleaning and doing all this. So that's where I think for me, where I see it visually, where that comes from.
So there's a lot to unpack here. And in my opinion, and black women, that if you're listening, if you agree with me or disagree, let me know, that a lot of women get angry like at comments like that, or even at black men, because I've heard them say like, yo, well, we're the backbone, we support our black men, and then they go out and they get a white woman or Puerto Rican, whatever, and we're left with nothing. Then also, when you talked about the submissive part, yes, there are a lot of black women who I've heard say, oh no, I can't be submissive, I'm not submissive. But then there are also just that same amount, more or less, that say, yeah, I don't have a problem being submissive to my man. I think that when a woman says I won't be submissive, I think a lot of it comes from having dealt with, I'll say, quote unquote, ain't shit niggas in the past, maybe, right? And so Jordan, she's over there texting.
No, I'm writing my notes. I'm gonna let y'all finish.
Oh, okay. She's writing her notes.
I'm writing my notes.
Well, so I wanted
a receipts. Go ahead.
No, no receipts.
I wanted to ask you.
I'm gonna let y'all finish first. Don't ask my question. Don't ask me a question yet.
Don't ask your question?
No, not
okay.
yet.
Ask man EJ, man.
What's up?
EJ, how you feel about it, man?
Okay, first, as far as the submissive culture, I guess Hispanic women, Spanish women are raised in, I have the question, doesn't that put more, with that, is there more expectation that the man should be the provider, you know? Yeah. Because they're submissive, to me that puts more pressure on the man, because you definitely have to make sure that you're providing, that you're the breadwinner. You know,
quick question, let me cut you off. Can a woman be submissive and provide at the same time?
No.
So I'm saying like she can't work, bring money into the house. That's like
oil going like water. Water and oil don't mix,
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. I'm just this is my take on this, man. Go ahead. If you're a man and you feel like, I don't believe a relationship could be 50-50. You know, if you're a man, you know that you want to lead the relationship, you got to lead. You know, and with that, I think most women are looking for a leader. Most women are looking for a leader. You know, it's not going to be. Yeah, I think when a lot of women say that they're submissive, you know, they can't be submissive. When black women are saying they can't be submissive, I think what that really means is they're not going to be submissive to a weak nigga. Honestly, I think that's what they mean when they say that. So, yeah. And I think that's what's up.
For the people in the back, it's not a jazz or a like poetry.
That's
There's
facts.
no snapping of the fingers.
That's facts.
Go ahead, man.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hey, but that was my main point, man. I think a lot of brothers who are saying that they don't really fuck with black women, they're going to white girls or Hispanics. No shame to them, do you? But I think it's because black women, I think, do have a higher requirement because they're already strong, because they're already independent.
Mm-hmm. I agree with
You got to be on your shit. You got to be a real man to be able to handle that, and they sense that. And it's okay if that's not for you. My only issue is men that down black women. That say, hey, I don't fuck with. This is why I fuck with white girls. Black women are trash, or some variation of that. I can't get down with that. But your preference is your preference.
And in no way are we, downgrading black or Puerto Rican women, because at the end of the day, both are beautiful. Well, all women are beautiful,
right?
But for what I've witnessed, this is my first time ever dating like Puerto Rican women. But the way that she treats me, I would not lie, it's different. She just moves different in a whole different light than like a black woman. A black woman, which is also good as well. They're just more independently, honed. It's,
but your girl works, right?
Yeah, she works.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying, you said all that great stuff about her, how she's attentive to you and submissive, I guess we could say. But like I just said, she also works.
She also works. Yeah.
So I feel a woman can do both. That's all I'm saying.
Here's my question, Peabody. Like, kind of going off of his, does she put that pressure on you? Do you feel that pressure?
No.
So you don't feel the pressure like you got to be the one leading, like you got to be the one that's ultimately the main breadwinner. No.
But
okay.
See where you come from. I've had women who've had that mindset, like, hey, you got to come with this to date me. You got to do this to date me. Mm-hmm. And they've all been black. But there's no, shade in that. I actually like that. You know what I'm saying? But just knowing that for black women, just as black men, they have to work twice as hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have to get recognized. Mm-hmm. And no matter if it's pay or that woman does a better job than that man, for some fact that person is a man, they have to work 10 times as hard. So when they're dealing with their relationships, like you said, they don't want no soft dude, Like they want somebody who has something to bring to the table. Mm-hmm. They want somebody who can provide. Yeah. And not saying Puerto Rican women don't want that as well, but how they were raised, I'm not gonna lie, you're just raised differently. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, for me, it's an American household or a African American household and a African household. Yes, we're both black. We're just raised differently, Like, people won't never understand what goes on in different households unless you get to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about Puerto Ricans and black. It's both women are good. It's just different.
So this begs the question: who you think is gonna stand by in case you fall on hard times? Who you think is gonna stay longer? The black woman or the Spanish woman?
Black woman.
Absolutely.
For the record.
Absolutely.
For the record, my woman is Puerto Rican and black. So
that black side go ride with you.
Yeah, for the record. Hey. Go ahead.
Why did before we get to Jordan, she's about to explode. Mm-hmm. So why do y'all think a lot of pro athletes tend to migrate towards the white women or the Puerto Rican,
status,
or the Asians?
Trophy,
status.
It's okay.
Status, hands down status.
You think so?
Unless they're dating a IG model or a IG famous model that's, and I'm not trying to shame this man, but Klay Thompson. He got 2 girls pregnant at the same time, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? One's an IG model, and one is his actual.
Miss.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But he got and then the IG model, she just got through dating like a point guard. I think he still plays point guard for the Chicago Bulls, so she knows what she's doing.
Now, because this is my first time hearing that. Was it a rumor? Like, did the women come out and say, "Yo, I'm having Klay Thompson's baby"? Or was it actually confirmed? This is my first time hearing that.
She was seen out with him a whole lot of times.
2.
So hey, the girl that you've seen with a whole bunch of times, she's now has a hump on her stomach, and then like his high school, like what I'm saying, like a college sweetheart, she's pregnant. So you put 2 and 2 together. Right now, that's why I said allegedly. But Jay, go ahead.
You ready for it?
Come on, Jay.
I'm gonna need the microphone.
Oh, she needs that mic. She's ready to talk her shit.
For sure.
So I know that we had the conversation on on Twitter.
Hey,
There was a very long conversation on Twitter. And so I have a couple of things to say about it. I think...
You don't have... Wait, do you have, like, receipts?
Receipts?
Yeah.
From Twitter?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I said my piece, and I, like, checked in. I was doing something else. Okay. But just based on the conversation here, in my opinion, the thought process of black women not being submissive, I think is bullshit. I think that...
You never said you weren't submissive.
Well... They're saying that we don't cater to our men the same way that Puerto Ricans and others do. And I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like, and I say that to say, I think it depends on the nature of your relationship, the type of woman that you're with, and, you know, going back to what EJ said as far as if that man is providing. I have been in a relationship when I was younger. And I was learning and navigating and growing through trying to be with my man. And he said he wanted a submissive woman. And at that time, I didn't know what that meant. I was like, fuck, I'm 19. Like, what do you mean submissive? Yeah. Like, what does that mean? And so as I grew up and through that relationship, the things that he wanted me to do, I learned about and I learned from. Over time, I learned how to be a submissive girlfriend. Not necessarily to him, because what my handicaps was I didn't feel like he was deserving of that, which is why I was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit for you.
Why wasn't he? Finances?
No, he had money. That wasn't it. I just didn't think he was deserving of me giving 110% of myself to him when I didn't feel like I was getting that from him.
Okay.
So when I piggyback onto my last real relationship, it was a problem with me being submissive because he wasn't a strong enough man for me. Now, did I support? Yes. Did I show up? Yes. Did I cater? Did I cook? Did I clean? Did I do all that stuff? Yes. I was a good woman in that relationship. But there was a piece of myself that I was holding back because I didn't feel like he was a leader. Mm-hmm. And I do agree with the fact that women do want leaders. One thing that black women have to deal with is the fact that we are taught to be independent. We are taught to, you have to do this for yourself. You can't depend on anybody else. You have to go to school. You have to work. You have to provide. You can't depend on a man to do that. Other cultures are taught, they raise their daughters to find that leader. Mm-hmm. They raise their daughters to find that man is going to take care of them. Yeah. Black women don't have that. We got to figure this shit out for ourselves. Plus do it, and then maybe, hopefully, we'll find a good guy. So when it comes to like white women and other cultures, like people marry their kids off. They put them in positions to where they'll meet their potential mate that's making the six figures or whatever else it may be. So it is a little bit of a different dynamic. Yeah. So like the whole black women don't take care of their men a certain way, I don't think that's fair. I think that I've met people that have treated me differently, all black, that have treated me differently based on how they were raised, based on how they were taught to treat their significant other, based on their life experiences. So to generalize it as a whole, to say, oh, well, you know, Puerto Rican people or Hispanic women treat black men better, I don't agree.
We're not saying they like treat them better, but
that's what was said. That was the verbiage. That's exactly what the verbiage was. Yes.
I was about to say, yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, that's what it was. We recording it on here and on here. So hold on. Now you can say this particular person, in my opinion or in my experience, yeah. But when it comes to that, like, and I think it's hard for black women to hear stuff like that, because it's like, at the end of the day, who's gonna stick with you? It's probably not gonna be that person. Longer.
Yeah.
As long as you're providing, and as long as you're you know, everything's cool and we ain't gotta worry about the lights being off, the sister's probably gonna be there.
Yeah. Most likely, if a man loses it on, best believe the countdown has begun. But
she's already on the hunt.
I think the black woman will stay in the game a little bit longer.
Yeah, she might argue with you a little bit longer as well.
She's gonna push you. She's gonna hold you accountable, and she's gonna push you, and she's gonna make you become a stronger person. I think
most black men don't like that part though.
Yeah,
they don't want to, because they already got to hear it probably from like their mom X amount of years in that household.
Yeah, but that's a black woman.
Then exactly, but I think most men. I'm only speaking mostly from, you know, just an opinion side, and also me being there. Like when I was at my mom's house from the time I was born, probably up until like, 22, maybe 23.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing this from my mom. I'm just like, yo, I'm not, even though she's trying to push me so I can live comfortable and I can be that man, you're not trying to hear it because, like, you're young. Hey, I can do this shit by myself.
Well, I think and I do think that there's a balance. Like, I don't think that it's, as a significant other, girlfriend, wife, it's your responsibility to just nag. No, not that. You have to be his piece. I will say that. But
I think black women, and I'm going to speak for y'all, like,
loosely.
Come on. It's not nagging. No.
I'm like, loosely.
No. Oh, black woman's not nagging like her man. She just is almost that mother-like. So, just how your mom wants the best for you, that woman wants the best for me. But for a man's side, he's not seeing that. He's like, yo, stop fucking nagging me, yo.
It's all about, and I do think it's all about delivery. Like, it's about how you say it and how you come across it. Like, if it's, hey, baby, can you take care of this for me? Because I'm asking, like, can you do this for me? And then I'll say, hey, did you happen to take care of it?
You have a 3 question. I mean, like 3 times, right?
And then realistically, I'm just gonna go do it, and then I don't want to hear anything about. Well, I told you I was gonna take care of it. Yeah, well, that was 2 weeks ago. So,
hey, I'm just gonna go say it, man. Fuck all the no generalization. Look, black women will challenge the fuck out of a man.
Yeah.
Hands down. That's just how y'all are.
Which is what they should do.
Yeah. Women need to know. Black women need to know and this could apply to any women, but we're focused on black right now. Y'all need to know. I think the problem is a lot of women don't know when to ease up on the pressure.
I agree.
That's where shit falls through the cracks.
Like you can see, okay,
yeah,
because like that vein in his forehead is popping out. So we should probably chill out now.
Yeah, because it's like all women shit test. Okay, all women.
Mogul Squared Media on the UML Podcast Network, where you can catch your favorite podcast on all major streaming platforms: iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and many more. You can find a full listing of all our podcasts on our website, Urban Mogul Life, where we create the content and you create the lifestyle.
Man does that, but I think because, again, like we said, we hit on earlier, black women are already molded to be independent, strong-willed, and all of that. I think it's fair to say y'all put up more challenges. It's harder to win over a black woman.
And I'll say
compared
this,
to others.
Coming from, I listened to the roommates this week, and they had I can't remember his name. One of the guys was talking about a book that he was reading, and I really need to find out what the name of the book is. But he was basically saying that there are pillars and caterpillars.
The light-skinned dude?
No, the brown one.
Oh, okay.
But he was saying that there are pillars and caterpillars, and as far as men. And caterpillars will sit there and they'll eat, and they'll take up everything, and then they'll move on. And there are certain men that do that to women. They'll use you for sex, they'll use you for money, they'll use you for whatever else it may be, and then once they're done, they'll leave. And then there are not necessarily enough pillars for as far as black men that are going to sit there and they're going to hold you up, and they're going to help you build and help you grow. And so I think when it also comes to being women being submissive, I think that's part of it, because it's just like, how am I supposed to know if you're a pillar or a caterpillar yet? Like, you want me to, like, realistically, if I was to be submissive to every man that decided to look my way, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I would probably be broken down, really miserable, all that type of stuff. So I think that you have to, when it comes to black women, you have to understand that there are certain things that we have to weed through. We do have to weed through bullshit. Like, think about people that you used to date when you were younger. Were you like really, were you really a dude that someone should have been submissive to? Like in real life?
Man, when I was young, I was trying to fuck, man.
Right?
So being submissive, it's like,
I'm just being honest.
Okay. Submissive, it wasn't even a conversation then.
Right, but I'm saying, like, so you wouldn't have, but you didn't say that.
You didn't say it vocally, but your like actions and your like intentions were like, shown. We talking about college now.
Well, I'm just saying, younger. Even early 20s, late. So, we're gonna say mid to late 20s.
For me?
Yeah. Mid 20s. You looking at me like I'm confused. I'm not.
He's thinking.
Mid 20s.
Mid 20s. We're not gonna say late 20s because we're at the 30s now. But mid 20s, like, yeah, a chick being submissive to you, if you were not ready for it, or if you didn't know what was in front of you, you wouldn't have been appreciative of it.
But it's something interesting you said, and which goes back to the question I posed about the pro athlete. So let me give you an example. Saquon Barkley, right? Rookie drafted.
White woman.
Right. During the draft process, that was when I found out that he had a white girlfriend, and he had just had a baby right before the draft. And so I looked at it two ways. It was one, he was with that white girl because that was what was available to him because when he was around at Penn State. I'm pretty sure if we Google the African American population for a woman at Penn State,
it's not a lot.
It's probably like 2-3% versus the white or Caucasian woman at Penn State. It's probably like 90, right?
Almost
so
any
what
college
he was around was
like
what available to him. Then the second part of that is, and we can argue this too, is that white girl was probably stroking his ego because he was the big man on campus.
Yes.
It's probably stroking his ego, right? Bigging him up, all the company in the world.
A couple things.
Right? Yeah. versus that if he was dating that black girl who may not have been doing that like they white. That's why I said when I asked that question,
the black girl probably would have been going to class because daddy wasn't going to pay that tuition because she was on scholarship. Like, let's be for real.
That's true.
That's why I posed the question of why do you see a lot of pro athletes who marry these white or Puerto Rican or Asian
status,
women?
Yeah, it's immediate gratification too. As long as you're winning, the white woman's gonna stay. As long as you're winning, okay. She's gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. She's gonna suck you the way you want to. She's gonna stroke your ego, all of that. She's not gonna ask any questions like other women would, like a black woman would.
It's about status.
When you lose, when you down, when you off the team, when you not getting picked up, all right, then that's where you're gonna see where that loyalty lies.
It's a win-win situation for everybody when a black man is doing good when it comes to sports. It's you get the IG model. Of course, niggas like us, we want to see you with the IG model. Like, damn, he hitting that?
Yeah.
That's what's up, B. Like, yo, how it feel? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm like dapping you. I'm not about to ask you that if you dating like a random chick off the street. Yes, she looks good. And not to call her random, but like she looks good. She's talented. Yes, she might have 2 degrees, but you can get that anytime. You got the IG model, B. How is that pussy, B? And I'm not trying to be, mean or rude, but that's what guys are talking about. It was almost like that episode.
That's what goes through our head.
Yeah,
it's a rite of passage.
Exactly.
Yeah, but why not? Like, and not to say that I'm big on cosmetic surgery and stuff like that, but why not just be with the chick that is gonna hold you down, and then if you want something like that, if she's willing to do that, then
we're
not built like that.
But isn't that what LeBron's wife did?
Doesn't she look
like
good
since high school?
Savannah's like all natural, yeah.
I thought there was somebody that turned their wife into what?
It's not LeBron.
Nah, they've been together since high school.
Hell no.
Which is an amazing thing by itself. Just
it's probably that light skinned dude called Steph Curry's wife.
She's not doing any work.
Oh, okay,
she's popping out babies and cooking meals.
That's what I'm saying. She got the YouTube thing. Does she have a channel on Wii?
She's busy.
Yeah, she got a restaurant here in the city.
Steph Curry has the restaurant, okay?
No,
hey man, put some respect on Steph Curry's name, yo.
Right.
Steph Curry has a restaurant.
You're saying he paid for it.
Exactly. No.
But that's his wife, and if that's what she wants to do, then guess what? Here you go, baby.
No, Steph Curry is doing that, and then she's the face. He's the background with the money and the advances to do that. Let's just be honest.
But as a husband, don't you think that if you pick someone to do that?
Are we famous?
I don't know what that means.
You probably gotta go now, man. Let's wrap it up a little bit.
He should have texted me. And in my mind, I'll use my best friend's parents for example. So his dad is a professor, and his mom they got married, had a daughter, had him. His mom wanted to be a pharmacist. He finished his schooling. He sent her to school. She went to school. She works now as a pharmacist, whatever. So, like, if your husband, if you want to do something and your husband is willing to support and help you, then why not do that? Like, why not support it? Why does it have to be his? Why can't it be theirs?
We're talking about pharmacists. We're talking about a basketball player.
Well, I'm talking
about national TV. You're talking about who saves lives probably almost every day, but nobody cares.
No, but I'm talking more so like he supported his wife in what her dream was.
But he doesn't get to have that story. Because he's not an NBA player. Everybody's probably doing.
I'm not following.
I'm just saying, like, that story's good, but that story won't be talked about.
But Aisha Curry is on her own. Like she has cooking shows on her own. She has her
before Steph Curry or like after Steph Curry or when he got big.
She was doing it. I mean, he was doing stuff in high school prior to them even being married. Yes, but I'm talking about from.
Did she have the cooking show before Steph Curry?
I don't know about the cooking show. She was being a wife.
Now the platform that she's on is all because of him. It's all because of him.
I feel like she probably had more opportunity to do it because of him, but I don't think it's all because of him.
I would say the opportunity, but she made the most of that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Shawnee. Yeah. Like Shawnee O'Neal has buku businesses. And
because of Shaq.
Yeah.
Be honest. I'm not knocking her. I'm not knocking her.
I feel where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm not knocking her. Do what you can at that point. So for, like, you know what I'm saying, Klay Thompson, the IG model, milk that nigga. Yeah. Because he's dumb anyway. Milk that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's his fault. But I'm just saying, you're getting there because of that man, though.
Yeah, she can't claim started from the bottom. Yeah. And I don't think she ever has, but I think that's the point you got to get in at. Like, yeah.
Oh, we're talking about this girl, Sin. We don't know who Sin is only because of Joe Budden and because of
Love and Hip Hop.
Facts. I don't know because of Joe.
Exactly. So she doesn't get no type of, hats off to you. No, you're famous because of a certain platform that you were, put on.
Okay.
But we got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? They kicking us out, man. Real quick before we go, how can people follow you, your personal page and your podcast?
Yeah. All right, you can follow me at Ejike Jamal. That's spelled EJIKEJAMAL on IG, Twitter, and definitely follow us on our podcast, The Problematic Safe Place, on We the Safe Place on IG and Twitter. Listen to us on your favorite podcast app, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, all that. And also follow us on YouTube for those visuals.
Whoop whoop!
Yeah.
Before y'all go, y'all want to say anything real quick?
Everybody have a blessed week. Stay above the bullshit.
Trying, dog. Trying.
Yo.
Stay safe. Wrap it up.
All right. Shout out to the Houston Rockets. We have the best player in the NBA right now called James Harden, scoring over 54 points in the past 5-6 games. So shout out to that dude. Also, man, I'm gonna say things a little bit differently. Happy birthday to the best fucking woman in the fucking world, man. Hey, mama, I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope you stay blessed. It's your birthday. Go ahead, twerk a little bit for me. Do your damn thing, all right? Mama, I love you. Peace.
So you guys know mama twerking?